Hey guys, it's the Retro Crusader, and today I'm going to issue a warning video for the Retron 5, kind of a buyer beware, due to the fact that I had this for about a month and all of a sudden it stopped working. But there is a solution on how to fix it, so stick around and I'll show you how it's done. So, you remember about a couple months back I did a video on the Retron 5, a review of it, and I still really like the system. I got it in the beginning of April and played it, and on Father's Day, it was the last time I was able to play it. And the last game I played was a Super Nintendo game. And after that day, on Monday, I tried to play it again, and the only game that would work would be a Game Boy Advance game. A couple days later, the only game I was able to play was the original Super Mario Brothers for the NES. So, and I give props to Hyperkin because they really reached out. So what I did was I tried the usual unplugging it, leaving it for 5 seconds, plugging it back in, and nothing would work. I kept getting a no cartridge inserted, or the power warning. If you put it in there and it's crooked, it'll say remove the cartridge before pushing OK. I kept getting that one also. So what you have to do is you have to write to Hyperkin and they'll give you a link. There's one link for a system wipe, and I'll put the links down in the description. So if you come to this, you have to have a SDHC card. That's what worked for me. I got a 32 gigabyte. That's about the right size that you want because it takes up most of that. So they'll send you two links. One for the whole system wipe, and which makes it go back to factory settings. And the next one is the update. So what you do is you follow it. The link will take you to these instructions. And you have to have a writer on your computer that'll write the program to this, and then you'll be able to put the zip file into this, and then put this into your system, the Retron 5, right there. And when you power it on, it'll take you to like a safety mode. It reminds me of an old safety mode on a computer, and then it'll give you options. And following the instructions that the Hyperkin gives you, you pretty much just give it a factory reset. Now you want to make sure before you do the factory reset option, because there's two options before that, you want to take this out. Because if you leave the program in and you do a reset, it won't reset it, because it's still reading the program on here. So I had to do it about 4 times before I actually realized. And it was me just not reading the instructions fully. But you actually have to take this card out and then do the system restart. And when it restarts, you'll get this screen that says that your system needs an update. And of course it'll do the title screen, Hyperkin, and then Retron 5. But then it'll tell you that it can't play because it needs an update. So what you do is you have to take this card again, go back on your computer, get the zip file to erase the program that's on this. So now that you have it blank, you put it in your Hyperkin, your Retron 5 again. You turn the system back on, and you send a request from your system to the card. Then you follow the second link that Hyperkin gives you for the upgrade, and you take the card that has the request on it, and you put it back in your computer, and then it writes another program on here, the update. And then you take the card out again, and you put it back into the Retron 5, and then it updates the Retron 5. And after all that jumping back and forth between my Retron 5 and the PC, it was able to work. Now I can play all the consoles. And now I have, if it ever does it again in 2 months, or however long it may last. Supposedly, the link that they sent me was a fixed version. There was less bugs. So hopefully my Retron 5 will run a lot smoother in the future. So again, the 2 links will be in the description. And I give it to Hyperkin again, even though it is a process where you have to jump back and forth between your system and your computer. They did reach out. They did say, okay, sorry about the inconvenience in here. And that's a lot more than I thought Hyperkin was going to give me. So Hyperkin, thank you for the help, and I really appreciate it. Well guys, I hope that this video was helpful. Again, those links will be in the description. And yeah, I am really excited that the Retron 5 is now working condition, and now I know what to do if it's ever going to happen again. So I hope you like this video. If you like it, press the like button, and if you have any other suggestions or comments, go ahead and leave it in the comments. And if you're interested in what I'm going to do with this channel in the future, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks.